Good morning. I'm back with the morning transmission. Roosters are all irritated because it's cold and wet, and they're ready to get on with their day. They're out. They're already out. Morning transmission, December 1st. When the day arrives with more truth than light. Some mornings don't rise soft. Some mornings arrive with the kind of cold rain that rewrites your plans before your feet ever even hit the floor. And if you woke up today with your chest tight and your thoughts racing, your body bracing for something you just can't seem to name, well, you're not alone. There's a particular kind of energy in the air right now. It's the kind that pulls buried things to the surface, not to punish you, but to show you what's ready to be understood. Last night, I dreamed of a garden I had tended with devotion, a church garden, and how someone had planted vines in places where they would be stepped on or choked what I'd already worked so hard to grow. I woke with the familiar ache of a boundary that had been crossed before a boundary could even be spoken. And here's the part that no one really talks about. When life changes, your emotions don't always come in tidy sequences. They come in waves, all out of order and overlapping and repeating and layering on top of each other, just like rain systems rolling in from whichever part they're rolling in from. One storm on top of another. This morning's rain felt like one of those systems, a reminder that sometimes the very thing we prayed for arrives differently than maybe we'd hoped and imagined. We wanted renewal. We got cold rain and muddy boots. We wanted clarity. We got the truth, rough-edged and immediate. We wanted courage. We got the fear that opens the door to it. And maybe you felt some of this too. I'm feeling the ache of motherhood shifting shape as the children move into their own lives and look at the objects in my home and wonder, what do I keep? What do I let go of? What parts of my story are still alive inside of all of these things? Maybe you feel that too. Maybe you also feel the echo of old heartbreak. Someone that you once loved has moved on, and as if you were a chapter in their book that they barely even read, and how that sting can return at the oddest moments. Not because you want them back, but because it's strange to watch a life continue that once intersected so deeply with yours. And then the weight of financial worry. I'm guessing we're all there. In a world that feels more unstable by the day, a world where costs are rising and our nervous system is still expects me to show up, create, plant, speak, work, care, recover, all at the same time. The tension between longing and independence, wanting to be held, but also aching and thankful for the freedom, wanting a partner, yet loving the clarity and the peace of living alone, and the strange sacred truth that my body knows before my mind does. That's the transmission. That's the transition. Bigger than anything you've ever felt in your years before. Yet you may not have the words for it yet. We definitely feel it though. Today's energy is revealing what's been sitting beneath the surface. Old stories that don't fit anymore, fears that are actually information, memories surfacing to be sorted, the urge to clean, clear, sell, release, the need for a new container, the quiet call to speak your truth, the desire to feel supported in ways that go beyond survival. This is not just about the first day of the month. It's a marker, a threshold, a moment in the collective weather. where many of us are beginning to ask the same silent questions. Who am I now that so much has changed? And where do I go from here? What parts of me are ready to grow again? What am I carrying that keeps weighing me down? What am I afraid to admit, even to myself in the mirror? If you woke up today with a heaviness, a restlessness, or an ache you can't explain, you're not breaking. We're not breaking. We're becoming clear. The rain is not the problem. The rain is the cleansing. The cold is not a punishment. It's maybe a boundary. The ache is not failure. The ache is the place where something new is trying to be reborn. This morning, it's not asking you to be perfect. It's asking us to be present. It's asking us to notice what's rising, what's hurting, and what's asking to be released. It's asking us what's ready to be planted in our life, in our home, our bodies, our relationships, our work, and even in our voice. This is the beginning, even if it feels like the middle, even if it feels like the end of something. Sometimes the first step of a new chapter sounds like rain on a cold Monday morning, reminding you that you're still here, we're still breathing, we're still becoming. Let today be a long exhale. Let the truth arrive gently. Let the clarity come in small, tasty little pieces. Let the next version of you introduce yourself slowly. And remember, we're not late, we're not behind, and we're not failing. We're standing at the doorway of our becoming. Have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful Monday. Have a beautiful December. And I'll see you all very soon. Love you, my friends.